sat on your back porch till the fireflies gave out, talking about everything except what we were talking about. Your hand was close to mine on that old wooden rail, and the words just hung between us like smoke in still air. There was a language we were speaking without making a sound. We never said it out loud, but we both knew. Watched you pour the coffee, watched you stare at the floor. The way you paused before you laughed told me you felt it more. We danced around the edges of a thing with no name, and every time our eyes met, nothing felt the same. There was a current through us that neither dared to drown. We never said it out loud, but we both knew. When I drove home that evening down the long county road, I kept replaying little moments like a song I almost wrote. The way you said goodbye was softer than it needed to be, and I think you stood there watching till you couldn't see me. Some things don't need a word to lay their roots in the ground. We never said it out loud, but we both knew. We never said it, but it lived in every silence we kept, in every cup of coffee, every almost, every breath. It was real as the rain on that old tin roof. We never said it out loud, but honey, we both knew. You'd call me on a Tuesday just to talk about the rain. Never said you missed me, but you called just the same. I'd sit out on the steps and let your voice fill up the dark, and somewhere in that quiet lived a thing too soft to mark. We were something in the middle of what was and what remained. We were something we never named. We'd meet for lunch on Fridays like it wasn't anything, split a piece of pie and talk about most everything, but not the way I watched the door before you walked inside. not the way my whole day settled when you sat down by my side. Like a word on the tip of the tongue you never quite explained. We were something we never named. When the seasons started turning and life pulled us apart, I realized I'd been holding something deep inside my heart. Not a love I'd ever claimed, not a story I could tell, just a quiet kind of knowing, just a place I knew too well. Like a river with no crossing, like a sun behind the rain. We were something we never named. We were more than passing strangers, and less than what we feared. Something soft and in between that would disappear. Not a heartbreak, not a headline, not a joy or loss or shame, just a beautiful unnamed thing that I've never tried to name. The bonfire was burning low, and the crowd had thinned away. You were pulling on your jacket, and I had something to say. I turned toward you in the darkness, with the words right there in reach, and the moment hung between us like a star just out of reach. The guitar was playing softly, and the night was going right, and I almost told you that night. You looked at me and smiled slow, the way you sometimes did, like you were waiting for something, like you knew what I kept hid. I opened up my mouth, and then the moment slipped and fell into the kind of silence you can never quite dispel. I laughed and changed subject. Said the hour was getting late, and I almost told you that night, but I hesitated just too late. I drove home with the windows down and cursed myself some for every word I swallowed, for the coward I'd become. I told myself I'd say it when the right moment came back around, but some moments don't come twice, boy. They just sink into the ground. Now I wonder every so often what that night might have ignited. I almost told you, I almost told you that night. I almost told you that the stars look like your name. I almost told you that I'd never felt the same. I had the words already, had the courage almost right, but the night got quiet on me, and I almost told you that night. We were standing by the window when the storm rolled in from the west. You were close enough, I caught the scent of cotton on your dress. I could have reached across the silence, and I could have touched your hand, but something held me back from it. I still don't understand. Close enough to feel the warmth, but too scared to cross the yard. We stood so close, but stayed so far. At your sister's wedding in the fall, we danced a song or two. I held you like the music asked, and not like I wanted to. My cheek was near your temple, and your breath was near my ear, and we both pretended there was nothing more than dancing here. Two people and a song between them, and an invisible scar. We stood so close, but stayed so far. The last time that I saw you at the edge of someone's lawn, you waved at me across the yard before I could move on. I started toward you slowly, and you started to, I swear. But the crowd just swallowed both of us before we could get there. Some distances don't measure miles, they measure who we are. We stood so close, but stayed so far. So close I heard you breathe, so far I couldn't speak. So close our shadows touched at dusk on that October street. Maybe fear's the longest mile, and love's the hardest bar. We stood so close, darling. We stood so close, but stayed so far. You made a pot of coffee when the last guest said goodnight, and asked me if I wanted some and if I was alright. I looked out at my truck, then I look back at your face, and something soft inside me said, this is not the time to race. But I grabbed my coat and kissed your cheek, walked out to the rain, and I still wonder what would have happened if I stayed. I've thought about that kitchen and the way the light was low, your hair against your shoulder, and the radio playing slow. I've thought about the in-between, the pause before I left, the way your hand stayed on the door long after I had stepped off that old familiar porch to the grave. And I still wonder what would have happened if I stayed. It's not the kind of wondering that keeps a man up cold. It's softer than a heartbreak, quieter and old. More like a song you have remembered from a long forgotten night. Something almost beautiful that disappeared from sight. I might have been that settled, like the color of that day. I still wonder what would have happened if I stayed. If this feeling found a home somewhere deep inside of you, stay a little longer. There's more stories coming through. Sometimes the ones that almost happened are the ones that matter most. Hit that button softly, friend, and stay close. I still wonder if the coffee got cold waiting on the stove. I still wonder if you heard me pause before I finally drove. If there was something in the silence that we both should have obeyed. I still wonder quietly, what would have happened if I stayed?
It was late September, and the fair had shut its lights. We were sitting on a tailgate underneath October bright. You were telling me a story, and you touched my arm just once, and time went still the way it does when something's more than chance. I should have turned and said the thing I felt the whole night through. We had a moment we never followed through. There's a photograph of us from that night somebody snapped. My arm around your shoulder, both of us made a laugh. I look at it sometimes and I can feel the evening air, the hay and wood smoke sweetness, and the magic hanging there. A fraction of a second where the real thing almost grew. We had a moment we never followed conversation stripped of wonder and of haze. But once in a while I'd catch it, that same soft-looking pause, like we both remembered something that we never talked across. A shared secret neither one of us would ever lay in view. We had a moment we never followed through. We had a moment in the September air. We had a moment with the magic sitting there. Something bright and real and trembling, like a drop of morning dew. We had a moment, darling, a moment we never followed through.
You were telling me a joke across the table of a diner. Your eyes lit up the way they do. Nothing could be finer. And for just a second longer than a friendly look should last, something moved across your face, too tender and too fast. I saw the thing you couldn't say, as clear as break of day. I saw it in your eyes, but looked away. Christmas at your mother's, you were standing by the tree, and somebody made a toast, and then you looked across at me. Not a glance, not just a gesture, but a long and quiet stare, the kind that holds a conversation words have left to bear. I raised my glass and smiled and let the moment drift and fade. I saw it in your eyes, but looked away. The last time it happened, we were standing on the street, just two old friends in passing, with the autumn at our feet. You said you had to go soon, said you'd try to call sometime, and before you turned away, there was that look one final time. I held it for a heartbeat, then I let my own eyes stray. I saw it in your eyes, but looked away. I saw the whole story, written clear and soft and true. I saw the words you never said, right there inside of you. And God forgive me, darling, for my own afraid delay.
I saw it in your eyes, and I looked away.
We had everything but courage, and we had it all but nerve. We danced around the feeling neither one of us would serve. You take one step toward me, and I'd hold my breath too long, till the moment passed us quietly, like the last note of a song. We had the spark, we had the signal, we had all the might have been. We let fear decide what we could have been. I remember on the highway, heading north in your old car. You reached over to the radio and stopped at a guitar. Your hand was close enough to mine. It made me catch my breath, and I moved mine just a quarter inch, then pulled it back instead. Two grown people scared of something gentle, soft, and clean. We let fear decide what we could have been. Years have a way of telling you the truth you wouldn't hear. When the noises all died down and the voices disappeared, I think we both were waiting for the other one to go, neither brave enough to start the thing we both already know. Fear's a quiet little killer, dressed in ordinary skin. We let fear decide what we could have been. If you've ever stood that close to something real and stepped aside, you're not alone in this. Let this music be your guide. Stay a little while, friend. Let these almost stories end. Subscribe for more of what could have been. We could have been alone
slow Sunday morning, you and me. We could have been the kind of story people want to see, but we stood at the edge of everything and didn't let it begin. We let fear decide. Lord, we let fear decide what we could have been.